Hello， 大家好，这是欢迎加入的游戏实况啦，加入我们的巫师2。上次我们跟那个外交使节讲过话嘛，现在直接面对国王，我们走后门，结果没有后门，他其实这种对不对？就是大家知道，其实这边也要站人，对不对？不要想说好像还好啊，后面是悬崖，怎么可能会有人上来？如果今天我是刺客，我就爬这边上来，然后偷偷从，因为他下面这边嘛，他帐篷下面是那个嘛，那个可以全部进去的嘛，就杀了的时候，对，割喉，直接再从悬崖跳下去，然后那个守卫还傻站在前面这样子，对，聪明。如果是刺客的话，就这样做，走那个人家觉得说，好像不可能吧，这边不可能会有人上来吧，这样这种路线呢，才能成功啊。Hello.
Come in, Witcher. I wish you to feel at ease, as this is an unofficial audience. You helped me in the mist, thus I surmise you do not seek my death. Which leads me to ask what you do seek here, Geralt of Rivia.
和平且平静，证明我的清白是什么意思？这是说话方式吗？公平正义，第一个好了，我们当个有素养的现代人。
Peace and quiet, sire. I need to clear my name. Though I tend not to meddle in politics, this time I believe I have no choice.
You must answer quickly and unequivocally. You must be clear, Witcher. I'm in no mood for excuses hiding behind professional codes and trade secrets. Did you kill Foltest?
No.
Do you know who did?
No. 知道啦，怎么不知道嘞？
A witcher named Letho.
Do you know each other?
我不认识。两个都是布他这边犹豫了。他不是说要快速吗？但是这边他又没有那个，他没有那个什么不是有时间吗？之前有些选项是有时间的嘛，这边设计不好啊，这边应该再设计个时间会比较好，对不对？就让你赶快选，很紧张，赶快选，这样比较好玩一点，因为就是嘛，2选1嘛。但这边两个都是不认识杰洛特这边犹豫了，对不对？就是应该要讲不认识比较好，因为讲认识好像又有一点那个到底是让人家怀疑没有不认识，好像在那个警局在警你知道这个是谁吗？没有不认识，直接一口咬定。
I don't know. I have amnesia. Letho has suggested he knows something about me. It's possible we met before.
There's an old Kedwenny saying, a bitch will never bite another bitch. 100% accurate where sorceresses are concerned.
To the matter at hand, sire.
De Tanseville claims this Letho is in the area. Is that true?
Yes.
是
What does he want here? My head?
He's hiding from Yorvith and his Scoia'tael. I don't know his plans.
And you aim to get him?
I do.
Last question. Do you know who had Foltest and Demavend assassinated? Who's behind the Kingslayers?
I don't know, but I'll find out when I find Letho.
My spies have confirmed your words. I suppose I must believe you. Now to the other matter. The mist, the wraiths, all that magic shit holding up my campaign. My mages, as usual, have proved useless. They blather on about higher magic, delayed curses and other hogwash, but nothing comes of it. This matter must be settled with a sword. A witcher's sword. Will you manage this task?
他要我们帮忙他那刚刚那个不两个都是那个啦，两个是都正确，就是说就是失忆了嘛。但是他人家好像认识我，那这样没错，这样解释是没错，是这样讲没错。好像只能接受，我试试看。
I'm willing to try.
Excellent. Lift the curse, and you'll learn the meaning of royal generosity. And even should you fail to catch this Letho, I shall help you clear your name. Consider Deathmold at your disposal. He'll give you all the necessary information. Also, you are free to move about the camp and its environs from now on. Now, Leave me alone.
哦，诅咒如何发生作用的？这个颜色不一样，他们所以我才这样一直换，我不是那个手贱这边。第一个是那个橘色的字嘛，但下面那个就是白色的字。如何发说？那我们先问如何发生作用。
The curse was cast 3 years ago. Any sign it's been active in the interim?
Is that important?
Sire, we're not talking about a fortune told in a tent on market day, nor about some curse cast by a novice mage. This curse caused a solar eclipse and summoned hordes of specters. We're dealing with a complex spell that operates at several levels. Uncommon knowledge and skill were required to cast it. Lifting it will be even more difficult. If I'm going to deal with it, I need you to cooperate.
Ah, the plague. So be it.
有疾病哦，3年前这边是发生一个疾病，是，那好像算是一个关键字，好像没办法直接找出什么线索。陛下，你知道是谁你知道是谁施的诅咒吗？
As we forged our way through the fog, you claimed it was Glevisig's curse.
Sabrina Glevisig's. She was a sorceress, my former advisor. I ordered her bound to a wagon wheel and burned alive. While dying, she cursed me and my lineage. That was 3 years ago.
哦，是哦。那你为什么要把那个杀掉？塞宾娜，就一开始那个讲到那个女术士动画嘛，第2章动画说，想说塞宾娜谁啊？头一次听到，为何责备呢？
What did you condemn Sabrina for, sire?
1 year after the Peace of Sintra, I fought Demerven for Lormark. General Vandegrift commanded a part of my force. He forded the Pontar and joined battle on this field. It raged until evening when Sabrina Glevisig decided to take matters into her own hands. Fireballs rained down onto the battlefield. 3,000 men turned to bloody charred meat scraps. The fire consumed Kedwenis and Adernians alike. Knights boiled alive in their armor. Mad beasts howling with pain. War is for the honorable. When the likes of Glevisig enter the fray, it turns into hell.
就是打到自己人，我要笑死了，我真是要笑死了。为何攻击自己的阵营？那没办法嘛，就是那个，因为这是在现实生活也会啊，就是你那个攻击也不一定说自己人就躲开嘛，就是 AOE 嘛，就是放回就打下去，就是自己人就会受到伤害。
What drove Sabrina to attack her own army? Any specific reason?
I've heard none, not even speculation. She was my advisor, a member of the Council of Mages. For years I was forced to tolerate her excesses, schemes, court scandals.
Was she loyal?
Ha! Only to herself.
是啊，他说他有点，他可能就是国王趁机窃这个，就是趁这个机会说，就是他之前有做一些不好的事情，然后这次又用那个火焰球打到自己的部队啊，那我就干脆把他处死掉，这样子给他杀死掉，这样子，可能是这个关系。如何诅咒你？
Sire, do you remember the curse itself? What exactly did Sabrina say?
All she said at the time has been fulfilled to some degree. A star adorned with a bloody braid will cut across the heavens. Square coins from maritime depths will beguile the hearts of fools.
Coins?
Deathmold found a few such coins among soldiers accused of treason.
硬币什么意思啊？不能再听一次。那我们现在知道有2个重点嘛，一个就是硬币，还有什么那个疾病嘛。他这个名字又有那个怪怪的，塞亨特国王沙地真不，他那个文字有那个错误的那个跑出来。哇，10块钱捡起来。那我们现在就是也没办法了，一边找特丽斯。然后一边要那个
I've no bloody idea
Witcher,
who you
a
might
word,
be, but I
if you
hope
will.
you're a civilian.
阴谋论戴斯摩就是一边要帮国王做事情，然后一边要这个火熄掉好了，烦死了，对不对？吃我的 CPU， 吃我的那个 那个 Rain 太多火了。要不然其他这个火，大家可以注意看，其实是很精致的，它这个火很精致，有没有发现？对啊，很漂亮，就是那个火是很漂亮的火，不是一般随随便便的火。
A knight of the flaming rose here.
Geralt of Rivia.
Oh.
Now I recognize you. Terrorist. Killer of Siegfried of Dunel. Murderer of Jacques de Aldersberg. I've long waited for this chance. Defend yourself!
真的假的啦？不是吧？老哥，你很激动哎，到底在干什么？我还是用昆恩好了，保护自己。滚走！还好，这算好打的，旁边都在看热闹。OK， 小心点，好硬哦！重击，滚走！哇，被砍到了，没时间喝水，直接打起来。我想说，想要喝个水的时候，哇，转圈圈，大转圈圈，探刀。哦，好吵！那个忘记关窗户。夏天，因为我是没有开冷气啊。夏天不开冷气，我想说，因为我上班地方一直都有冷气，我说在家就不要一直吹好像对身体不太好这样子。所以就开窗户，然后那个车子就很大声，呼啸而过。所以他这个伯爵是那个烈焰玫瑰的嘛？我在想说，如果这边我有继承那个1代的剧情的话，就是那时候在选的时候，我去选那个继承剧情的话，可能就会影响哦。就是如果说我是站在那个烈焰玫瑰方的话，想说可不可以就不会跟他打起来这样子？这边故意被他打到，要结束了，那个昆恩要结束了。滚走！我发现在用昆恩的时候，他那个法术格不会回复，这么严格的吗？这个用1格泥结束它就好了。太夸张了吧？到底，而且是打到死我想说是可能剩1格的时候，然后跟他讲话，不要打，之前哇，直接消失，他的body直接消失，因为之前蛮长的嘛，就是不要打了，我投降认输这样子，太夸张了，顶级关键，收起来。然后有个人呢，跟他讲个话，哇塞，一发不可收拾。
I've had about enough.
不要弄掉。OK， 我们进入正事了。刚闹剧超级闹剧，而且还没有掉东西。有人说哇塞，你也掉个宝嘛？他们讲话，如果说我都不跟他讲话，那我不就没事情了吗？对啊。太夸张了！带什么啊？还有东西捡是不是？我们这个钱先收集一下，而且很多好多钱哦，18块这样子，收过来一下 ，OK， 然后存档。
You have no idea how delighted I am to work in tandem with you.
True, I have no idea.
Better times approach, Geralt. You shall see. I trust you're not bothered if I refer to you by name.
Not at all.
Wonderful. I feel we shall become great friends.
太夸张了吧？ 他为什么他好像很喜欢我会有这种人吗？就是见面哇，这久仰大名这样干嘛？好像见偶像这种感觉。时间会证明一切。
That remains to be seen.
Shake my hand, Geralt, to mark the beginning of our friendship. Don't worry, I've no poison needle up my sleeve.
我不需要新朋友。这个有诡计吗？这巫师玩多，这个好像怪怪的吧？法师一般人就算了，一般人就算了，法师跟他握手好像，好握手。
I believe one can learn much about a man from his handshake.
Learned anything?
You have the handshake of a warrior. Strong, decisive, dominating. You're the conquering type. The kind women love.
I was asking about the curse.
Oh, of course. What would you like to know?
那个戴斯摩他是有吃槟榔嘛？看牙齿黑黑的。以前并非所有鬼魂都具有攻击性，你有注意到吗？以前解除过任何诅咒吗？我们这个先问第二个好像面试，我们先面试一下。你有解除过任何诅咒？你有解除过诅咒的经验吗？不是，你是从诅咒大学毕业的吗？
Have you dealt with curses before?
I've cast a few in my time. One victim sprouted donkey's ears and a tail, another's house burned down. Nothing too serious.
Shame. Have you removed curses, lifted spells?
Never had the chance. But I mastered the theory involved. Best in my class at the Magic Academy.
They don't teach you about curses like this one at Banord.
Glevis's curse is a 4th level blood spell. It's also known as the Archmistress's curse. A misnomer, for they've been cast by generally crazed mages or priests, not necessarily women.
You've done your homework.
跟我讲的一样，好像你是好像来面试的这种感觉。所以他是好像戴斯摩他是有施过诅咒，但是他没有解除过诅咒，这好像还蛮有趣的哦，好像蛮有趣的，就是这样子一体两面嘛。就有一些人，像是剑士，他很会使剑，但是我就不会制剑这样子，有这种感觉。血咒是如何作用的
Explain this blood curse to me.
An ordinary blood curse is a trivial thing. You let a little of your own blood, best done at midnight surrounded by lit candles.
Sabrina had a whole pyre around her. Tell me about Glevis's curse.
Read about it for yourself. I have all the necessary literature. In fact, you only need the great encyclopedia of curses, spells, and prophecies, and a volume compiled by Tesside de Vries and Margarita Loantil, Masters of Magic on Curses Selected Writings.
好烦哦，没有时间看书啊，谁无聊看那么多书
I'm not going to waste my time reading. Tell me the important bits.
Oh, no need to be ashamed, Geralt. In these times, few get the opportunity to learn the arts of reading and writing. Illiteracies.
I can read, mage. Time's a wasting. Are you going to start helping me?
The effects and phenomena generated by a 4th level blood curse require an immense amount of the power. The eclipse, the death of a dynasty, the battle of spectres. No sorcerer, no living being can summon such levels of energy. It's quite simply impossible.
But some clever mages discovered how to make possible the impossible. Since then, the world has lived in fear of your curses. Genius. What did you discover?
A prophecy that initiates a blood curse is simply a spell that binds the power. It should be cast at a site possessing the appropriate accumulation characteristics. A battlefield is perfect. Blood-soaked ground, defined boundaries, a symbolic dimension. When the caster utters the words of the prophecy, the curse begins to accumulate the power. For the last 3 years, day after day, month after month, the initiating curse has been gathering the power, drawing it from the elements of fire, earth, air, and water. The energy thus accumulated could move the stars. Enter the activator, one of the prophesied events possessing its own symbolic dimension. It releases the accumulated energy for use by the curse proper. Ordinarily, the curse cannot utilize all the built-up power, which must be released in some way, so one gets side effects, like solar eclipses.
哦，蛮有道理的。听完觉得OK， 原来是这样子。这3年内，然后那战场，然后一直打，杀，然后那些东西就累积，然后刚好最后触发这样子，然后所有能量就不一定就是占领嘛，就导致就其他能量的释放，就导致了日食什么有的没有的这样子。 你确定诅咒是塞宾娜下的？
Are you sure Sabrina cast the curse?
Positively. Curses of this kind are cast rarely. There have only been 6 confirmed cases.
How many confirmed cases of their being lifted?
1. By a team of mages led by Archmistress Francesca Finderbear, whence came the curse's other appellation. In any case, Sabrina Glevissig was part of that team.
Small world, and one that just got a little uglier.
That's not all. The curse that Francesca and Sabrina dealt with was meant to end the lives of the last of the Tyson dynasty, the rulers of Kovir. It was cast by Scarlet Rodalega, a very talented but completely mad man. A prophecy and an activator were also involved.
I see. Sabrina just stole her curse from this Rodalega.
Precisely. Beside which the king himself and a company of armed men witnessed her casting it.
哦，硬币又是怎么一回事呢？对啊，硬币是怎样？
We've got our comet and murder. What about the coins?
We have those as well. Not enough for you.
No. Why do I get the feeling I've stumbled on some shameful secret?
State secret.
If you don't tell me, your head of state may soon lose his head.
There's a plot afoot within the military. Those involved share a symbol, a square coin adorned with a fish. Let's do this. I shall in no way hinder your investigation, and you will reveal to me anything you learn. Should I happen upon anything related to the curse?
You'll let me know. So be it.
哦，就是硬币是军方的事情，就是我先跟你讲到这边。那如果你后面有发现硬币干嘛，你再讲，就是你一换一啊，一换一这样子。哦，就是硬币啊，军方事情，那我不能再讲太多。戴斯摩真是厉害哦。并非所有鬼魂都具有攻击性，你有注意到吗？
Did you notice that not all the specters were aggressive?
Most would disappear when we neared them.
I think the curse's power corrupts the ghosts of those who died in the battle, turning them into draugrs.
Draugrs, is that some professional name you witches have for specters?
They're demons, Deathmold. Draugrs are demons of war that arise on battlefields where the fighting was vicious and the slaughter particularly bloody. They are hatred and bloodlust in condensed form.
The name matters little. Do you know how to rid us of these Draugrs?
A silver sword's enough to send them to their rest. But as long as the curse remains active, new ones will appear. The soldiers' ghosts are the key. If we could reverse the tide of the battle...
Don't delay. Grab your sword and start reversing.
I'll need some symbols of war that belonged to the soldiers who perished here. Artifacts symbolizing hatred, death, courage, and faith. They have to be magically active and linked to those who died. Without them, I won't be able to summon the ghosts.
Well, I've no idea how to find them, apart from which I know little about war symbolism.
I'll deal with the artifacts. I have another job for you.
哦，太难了吧？什么勇气，什么信念？他怎么知道啊？那这什么？这个我也是不太了解。那他刚刚讲的就是有那个嘛，有那个占领，那占领就要去跟那些士兵的鬼魂下去做抵消，才能结束它，亨赛特还活着。
Why is Henselt still breathing? He killed the priest. Why didn't he burst like a ripe tomato under a dwarf's heel?
Perhaps Glevissig wishes Henselt to wait for imminent death.
I don't think so. I know a few sorceresses. They're mean, true, but they also want results. Sabrina cast the curse while roasting at the stake. Not the most comfortable circumstances. I suspect she botched something.
Are you suggesting Henselt may be safe?
I'm suggesting he could be saved, provided we cut him off from the heart of the curse, the battle of specters. It's the weakest link.
How could we do that?
I don't know yet, but I suspect I could summon Sabrina's ghost and force her to free Henselt. First, I need to learn the circumstances of her death.
哦，对啊，就很奇怪，就是他诅咒发生的是，亨赛特国王还活着，还没事，只不过就一堆那个鬼魂跑出来这样子。血咒通常需要鲜血。
If I'm not mistaken, you need blood to cast a blood curse.
Precisely, unachievable otherwise.
Sabrina was bound to a wagon wheel. Where did she get enough blood?
She put a spell on a soldier who gave her a coup de grace. It was easy. The minds of some soldiers are so uncomplicated. Sabrina needed one of them to strike her, shorten her suffering, but complete the curse. However, this is where she erred. That whore performed miracles, gathered the power, got the prophecy and activator right, but fell flat on her face on the simplest thing at the end.
Don't get so excited.
She chose a fool, a bungler. I heard he thrust 5 times with his spear. yet the witch's soul would not quit her corpse.
There was no one guarding the pyre?
It was one of the guards the sorceress chose for the task. His comrades were irate. He spoiled the show for them. The king was no longer anywhere near.
In any case, blood flowed and the curse took root.
Yes, but the harlot got her due.
哦，我好像有点懂，又好像有点不懂。他是说，应该是要一级，就是那个士兵啊，就是那个士兵要给他处决，因为火烧很久嘛，可能不一定最后会死掉，就是要处决他，然后应该是要给他致命的一击，要给那个赛宾啊致命一击，但是他刺了他5次，然后第一个那个错误嘛，那第二可能因为烧太久，国王可能看他点燃，国王可能就走了，这样子，然后可能他就是很久还死掉，所以他释放他那个诅咒的时候，国王又不在现场，所以导致他的那个诅咒让那个没有成功，所以那个亨赛特还活着。
You're gonna help me, Death Mold.
Of course, as the king ordered.
Listen up. You'll do the paperwork. I get the feeling you like it. I'll need a number of protective runes to summon Sabrina's ghost. They need to detain the sorceress's ghost and anything else that enters this world with it. Find something for me in your library. The runes need to be easy to produce. I haven't seen any artists around here. Apart from that, the Draugrs are likely to begin their forays in search of Henselt. When they leave the battlefield, they'll grow weaker. Your men should be able to handle them. Just equip them with silver-plated weapons. Henselt could also use something silver to defend himself. Over the entrance to his tent, hang a wreath of cinquefoil and fool's parsley. Inside, a fire fueled by juniper branches must burn at all times.
Where will I get so much silver?
Melt down your collection of pots for all I care. Just get it.
Those aren't pots, they're silver vases of Naziah.
Last of all, give Henselt an instructional talk. Explain that I'll need him.
And what will you be doing? Drinking ale and fondling the camp women?
There's that, yes. Though I'll also prepare to summon Sabrina's ghost and figure out what I need to send the fighting specters back to the afterlife. I'll drop by and give you more work as I learn about this curse.
How did you divine that you might recover your memory by lifting the curse?
哦，你怎么会知道？你怎么会知道？他说，所以这个这个诅咒跟那个他的那个失去记忆，有关系吗？当初是讲这个吗？不是，当初不是说什么记忆玫瑰什么无为不为就好了，什么又牵拖到这个诅咒，有点问号。
I don't like people poking around in my life.
Learning about others is my job. I must know the secrets of all who wish to approach the king. I've no problem admitting I like the work.
My past has nothing to do with Henselt.
You don't know that. Do you know why I have no friends, Witcher? Because sooner or later I learn all their secrets, which is followed by interrogations, torture, executions.
Just leave my past alone.
那我们刚刚当朋友好像不太好吧？对不对？我们刚刚说啊，我可以当你朋友，这样好像不好，不要，还是不要好了。重新选择一下，哇，好多任务哦，一堆新任务跑出来。勇气的象征，阴谋论，跟士兵讨论。哦，所以戴斯玛他那个鱼鳞那个硬币是他要那个反抗哦，他要那个叛变是不是？
We need to talk.
What? No, hello, good morning. Pucker up and kiss my ass? Nothing?
Hello.
Good morning, White Wolf. Will you take some tea? It's a fortifying beverage.
Some other time, maybe.
狂烈啊，这个是怎么那个嘛，主线嘛，也是我们第3代的主轴。
You must know a lot about the Wild Hunt, as one of the reigning majesties among mages.
I simply cannot concern myself with folk tales about corpses flying about on intensely emaciated steeds.
The Wild Hunt's no myth.
更加了解这个诅咒。哦，这边就是这些嘛。啊，那他塞恩特他没有那个，不是戴斯摩他没有狂烈的情报，可惜啦，可惜。就是这也是我们那个主线之一嘛，就2个主线嘛，一个是解除那个就是知道什么狂烈要怎么去避免它，或是去解决它，然后第2个就是恢复记忆嘛，恢复记忆，我都忘记还有狂烈这件事情了。拿走，然后 跟士兵讨论哪里呀、哪里？这边它有方向吗？跟士兵讨论，好像没有那好像只是北方的那个标志这边吗？
Hello.
I smell it.
Salutations. Stick your courtesies up your ass.
这个比较难找一点哦。士兵啊，这，我想说奇怪，怎么这个？对嘛，要有这种帐篷啊，就其实国王帐的后面应该还是要有一种这种看远方的下去。
The whole camp's gone berserk looking for the coins. Grown lads with their arses in the air.
远视那个别的地方，哇，这个火又喷起来了，不行，好像洗不掉，对不对？这个火好像洗不掉，直接喷起来。钱哦，不是长裤子。看一下 J， 哇，好多永无止境的战争。最后取得亨赛特的徽章，血咒还有血咒。扑克脸，这个算了啊，这个后面我再自己打。弑王者，勇气的象征。战争前奏，勇气的象征。都要在营区问哦，都要到处走，到处问好像整这个只能这样子，没有简单的方法。Hello， 下方营地，所以我可以跟他讲话了吗
No talking to the prisoner.
还是不行？
What is it, Witcher?
哦，终于有人可以讲话了，可以回答我一些问题吗？
I like to get my bearings once in a while.
We all do,
Will you answer some questions for me?
if I know how to. And if I can.
超级醉，但是有这种人才讲那个比较真心话嘛，真心话。
You from Kedwin?
Like me father and grandfather before me,
Know what they say about you in Edirn?
folk always got something to say about their neighbours.
Henselt wants to conquer Edirn. What would you expect them to say?
There are kingless in Erin now. They could use a good ruler.
They've got someone to rule. You don't need to meddle.
Don't be naive. The world's no sandbox. Though come to think of it, the stronger barons reign in the sandbox as well.
I'm done with this cursed place.
What is it, Witcher?
他刚刚讲的沙场不是说那个，不是说战争的沙场，他是说一般就是沙盒游戏那个 sandbox 嘛，沙盒这样子。就是这游戏这个世界不是沙盒，但是没办法，孩子王嘛，孩子王就是这个沙盒是我的，力量大的人说什么是什么。
I like to get.
We all.
Will you answer?
还有别的问题吗？对不对？我听说有人在对亨赛特谋策
I
阴
heard
谋。
not everyone likes Henselt.
To be liked by everyone, you need not to have a mind of your own. And Henselt's got one.
Put it this way. More and more people don't like how he thinks.
We agreed to speak freely.
I've learned of a plot.
I promised I'd answer every question I know how and every question I can. That's a question I cannot answer.
有一个不能回答的。那最后一个呢？最后一个，喜儿在这边做什么？
The sorceress named Sheila.
She's just arrived.
What for?
I've no clue. Do you ever know with witches? I mean, they never do what they say they're doing.
Could she become Henselt's sorceress?
Our king's already got an advisor for magic, and Detmo don't like competition. He likes sorceresses, even less. Oh, Dread. What is it?
差点跑掉，所以喜儿不知道为什么在这边。对啊，我刚过去也没看到他，就看到那个戴斯摩喜儿不知道跑到什么地方去这样子。
Can I speak freely?
If you want to be sly, best you step away.
I'm looking for someone with a square coin.
Why's that?
I can only tell someone who has one.
You got one?
No.
Then don't ask, for you'll learn nothing.
I'm done with this cursed.
What is it?
他喝醉归喝醉，他逻辑还是很正确的他说你不跟我讲，那我就不跟你讲啊，奇怪有这种感觉。欧德林是谁？
Who's this Aldrin you're calling out for? A Kedweni god of some sort?
Arthur and a god? If you suggested the god of drinking, I might agree. He's a mate. We agreed to meet at the tavern, but he's gone and got lost. If you find him, tell him we're waiting.
How will I know it's him?
Oh, you'll know Audrin. Nobody quite like that cunt.
哦，但最努力的伙伴。哎，刚刚真不知道一个吗？这个，一样喝醉的。
What do you want? Normally I only talk to drunks.
哦，第二个哦，那这样还蛮好找的，就是我就找那个喝醉的，然后跟他们讲话就好了。
Seen any square coins around here?
Square coins and white mice are good signs you had enough of the booze. I need to find me mate. Let me be.
哦，就是他吗？他该不会就是欧德林嘛？在找欧德林。
I heard you calling for Audrin.
That's right. I'm looking for him, so I called out. Got a problem with that?
I used to know a man named Audrin.
Not that same guy.
How do you know?
Odrin never deal with your kind. A right and true man, that one. Drinking without him's like plowing without a woman. Odrin!
哎，哇，不能讲话了，糟糕！想说请他喝酒的说，GG。
Odrin!
还有人吗？
What do you want?
哦，这是你士气如何？
How's the mood?
Food and drink are good, and the ploughing tent's well staffed. Fighting men don't really need anything more.
哦，就这样就没了。这个，卡住的人。
Piss off out of here.
You're talking to an elder, so show a little respect, you pricklicker.
Respect for you? This is no place for crappers like you. Out, I said.
Aye, true. Join the pigs in the pen, that's your place.
哇，他怎么了？为什么要打他？小姐妹，她干嘛？她是那个 gay 是不是？有点娘炮。
Are you all right?
You'd best leave. Old Maverick ain't a good companion. Unless you're looking for someone to mock.
What I saw back there, that happen often? What's the problem?
I've bigger problems to deal with than the camp tramps. My nightmares have invaded my waking life. The specters haunt and hunt me by day.
Come on. Nightmares are common. Start at the beginning.
One night, I walked to the riverside and sat there, staring at the stars. I must have fallen asleep. I dreamt of my birdie, her milk-white bosom, her gentle voice. I saw and heard her as if she sat beside me, and then that voice became a terrifying whisper. Curdled the blood in my veins. I opened my eyes, but the spectre remained. It went on talking, hovering over me, stretching its mitts out towards me. I felt a deathly chill, and then it happened.
What?
Never been a coward. At the fore and fierce in many battles. But a human's one thing. A spectre's another. No other way to put this. I shit myself. Out of fear. Pants right full by the time I got back to camp. Since then, they mock me. Call me the crapper.
啊，好惨哦，好惨哦！哇，霸凌哎，军中霸凌，赶快打电话了，赶快打电话了，太夸张了吧？不是战场，不是任何事情都会发生吗？为什么奇怪，就是这样子就被，哇，真的是那个找人欺负哎！现在就是很无聊，就是单纯但在军中嘛，就是有当过兵都知道，单纯无聊，找件事就是嘲讽你呀、还是这样笑你，有事情就是笑你这样子，痛苦。言过其实。
I didn't see anyone mocking you. Well, except for those two drunks.
Then you haven't looked around well enough. I'm the laughing stock of the entire camp.
太惨了吧？第一个， 第一个是要继续笑他吧。你是尿裤子的可怜士兵，海边去，第三个啊，什么时候发生的？这什么时候发生的
What time did the specter appear?
I went to the beach after my watch, so it must have been an hour before midnight. I've no idea how long I slept, but when I reached the camp, it was dawning in the east.
哦，啊，你为什么要到海边去嘞？
Why did you go to the beach?
During Henselt's last expedition, we stayed in a house there. My unit was on the lookout for Demaven's forces trying to cross the river. I just wanted to recall the old times.
So you took part in the campaign 3 years ago?
Took part? I barely escaped with my life. Leva, the brothel medic, saved me. Talk to her if you want to learn more. She knows everything about the camp.
哦，妓院的医生愿意付钱可以？哎，真的假的啦？真的假的？你不要讲大话。杰洛特消灭那些恶灵，那是在战场上的吗？他不是说他做梦梦到的，还是说他在那个湖边遇到的？是不是？好，付钱付钱。
I'll deal with the specter, but you should know a witch's services don't come cheap.
My soldier's pay is meager. Got but a few coins in my pouch and some pipeweed. Would you do it for that?
好啦好啦，我们好人杰洛特日行一善。
All right.
OK， 帮你解决一下，帮你解决。屋边跟河滩，然后利蛙可以提供更多情报。哦，这边不错，就是算是乱逛，终于有找到一个比较好的那个情报的点了。好吧，那么这集先到这边吧。如果大家喜欢阿助影片，不要忘记按赞、订阅、分享。有任何问题，可以在影片下方留言。那么大家下次见喽，拜拜。好像每次讲这个结尾语都会卡住。